Salutations internet, my name is Joseph Ferguson. This YouTube stuff is really getting out of hand.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Now internet, anytime there's change on the internet, people will inevitably freak out. Like when Twitter went from favorites to likes, you would think that Donald Trump himself was elected president and shot a nuke at every ice cream factory ever. But I love ice cream. I know you do, back of the room, Joseph. I know you do. This time with this YouTube terms of service change, I'm not being hyperbolic, I'm not being a drama queen, I'm just irrationally freaking out when I say I am genuinely concerned about the future of YouTube. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, let me give you the breakdown. Now, if you've ever wanted to watch any YouTube video pretty much ever, you've seen one of two things. One, an ad before the video, or moreover, an ad next to the video. Those ads are how YouTube and the creators make money. And I'm not talking about like stacks on deck, Patron on ice, you can get whatever you like. I'm talking about just enough money to get by so we creators can keep making cool content and cool videos for you. Now, if you create a video that is not advertiser friendly, YouTube reserves the right to pull the ads from that video so you don't make any money. Now, I say you don't make any money, but I really mean like you don't make any money because it's hurting the creators. And in a weird way, this is actually a form of censorship. I'm only going to make the content that I can afford to make. And for a lot of big tubers, this really isn't an issue because they have merch, they have a Patreon, they're doing live shows, maybe they're doing stand-up, they have other outlets of revenue, so they don't rely on AdSense. But for small tubers and even like minuscule tubers like me over here, AdSense means everything. So if you're cutting off my revenue stream, I'm either gonna have to go to a different site or just make different content. Now we're going to talk about that different site thing later, but for now let's talk about what's not advertiser friendly. Number one, sexually suggestive content including partial nudity and sexual humor. YouTube, have you looked at your trending site ever? 80% of the skits here are sexually suggestive content. If I had $1 for every single time I heard dicks out for Harambe, man, dicks out for Harambe, dicks out for Harambe, then I wouldn't have to worry about YouTube demonetizing my content. Violence, including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism. Inappropriate language, including profanity and vulgar language. Promotion of drugs, regulated substance abuse, including selling and use of such items. Controversial or sensitive subject and events, including subjects to war, political conflict, natural disasters, tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. YouTube has to be out of their mind. Yo, the world does not fit in some tiny little small box that you can contain. The real world has graphic nudity in it sometimes. The real world has drugs in it sometimes. The real world has sensitive political issues. By stripping me of my ads, you are forcing me to not make that kind of content, which is censorship. I don't care how you look at it. And I love YouTube. Obviously I do, because I wouldn't be uploading to this site. I think it's a great place for free thoughts, ideas, and a conversation. But how can we have a conversation about real issues when YouTube not only stifles that, but censors it? Back to my point about different sites. Twitter just started monetizing video. Metcafe is still a site that does things, I guess. You can monetize videos there. So YouTube, you are literally forcing yourself out of this market. One of my favorite YouTubers, Timothy De La Ghetto, just said he might be going over to Metcafe. Twitter video really picks up YouTube. You're gonna have a hard time holding creators who actually want to have real discussions about it, want to have real, honest, frank discussions about the world. Like, so frustrating when you want to do good, but the powers that be just won't let you. But I guess super main ultimate point, guys, is follow me on everything. I'm at JFergal on like every social media, so if you just type JFergal into something, my face will pop up, because we don't know how long this YouTube ship is going to last, because it seems like the captain wants to sink it. So keep up to date on all my content. Like I said, follow me on all my social media, guys. I will be posting there regularly. But I think that brings us to the end of this video. How do you feel about the YouTube changes? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you think if we raise enough uproar that YouTube will actually change their terms and services. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section down below. And hey, while you're down there, press that subscribe button if you haven't already. I put out 2 new videos each and every week. Press that like button if you haven't already. Favorite if you really liked it. But my name is Joseph Ferguson, and here's a clip of Elle from Stranger Things rapping a Nicki Minaj verse. Since this was a serious show, let's lighten it up.
Pull up in that monster automobile gangster with a bad bitch that came from Sri